Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. Toss sweep to the right. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. The Buckeyes, really the entire state, they pride themselves on toughness. Establishing the ability to run the ball when they want to has always been important here.
Part of that Midwest lifestyle, but when you're Ohio State, you recruit at such a high level. You're going to get great offensive linemen, great running backs, so it's not a surprise that they're usually a physical unit.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. The sure hands, it's Henderson. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Buckeye aerial attack continues to be prolific. You feel as if they're on the verge of scoring on any snap.
And it's such a good blend between such great offensive talent year after year after year that you see go to the draft, but also great play calling, great play design. They've always got it working, and you know this offense is always capable of hanging 40 points and making it look easy.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call, really nice execution.
This offense has a second down play. To the air, it's Howard. Got his man out of the backfield. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Using the quick game. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
That's an awesome effort by the receiver there because he didn't have the first down once he caught the pass. He had to be able to make a guy miss. And with his athleticism and skill, he's able to do that. And as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
Quarterback on the keeper. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need 1 more yard on 3rd down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
I really love that first drive by the offense. It always seemed like they were just one step ahead of the D, and a nice job there down close. When the defense knew they were going to run the football, being more physical, running it in on 3rd down to get the touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They marched 72 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. offense lining up for a first down play. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets... The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Throwing right. And the pass hits, picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Really nice focus by this sophomore, and he jumped on his chance to make a play.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Quick pass on the jet motion. Across the 45. All kinds of running room. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And they converted the extra point with a little help from that left side upright. The kickoff unit about to go to work.
Set to advance on the football.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
First and 10.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the field.
Can anyone catch him? And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Comes out throwing on first down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Off the bootleg to buy a little space. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Keeps it on the bootleg. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. Offense getting set for first down. He's looking to throw it. A shot toward the end zone. What a snag by the defense. Not only a great play, but tremendous discipline by this sophomore to make the pick. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. The give to the tailback. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Makes the grab outside. It's Lovett. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Caught in the backfield. It's Etienne. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Lovett. They make the stop, but the sweet pulling catch is plenty to give him a first down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too?
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient, most of the time, that drag route's going to come in.
Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Aga trying to make this red zone trip pay off. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. That's caught. It's Lovett. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. They've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead.
Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. you want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
To throw, it's Howard. They're trying to get to him. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Ohio State.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. He's looking to throw, extending the play. He'll let one go down the right side.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
Coming after him. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Oh, that's one that can mess with your confidence. That is horrible. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch.
That's the end of the first half. Ohio State 14, Georgia 7.
Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the second half. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
And I think if any of you are this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
The Dogs pick up the first down through the air, and the Georgia faithful starting to howl and bark.
And we've seen that in the past with Georgia. Maybe you get a little bit conservative, a little bit too much reliant on great defense, run the football. The reason that they broke through, the reason they started winning championships in the recent era, they became more aggressive, more dynamic throwing the football down the field.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Urasek. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught, close to the marker, it's dealt. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Pressure coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Georgia.
Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. They want to just keep throwing it. That's reeled in. It's Bell. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you had my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He's going to bring it out from deep. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some 1st downs. Get some positive momentum.
Off the play fake. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Well, I like the aggressive nature by the quarterback there. He's trying to take a shot down the field. Just a better play by the defense forcing the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the grab. It's Ibuka. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Love the coverage and not giving up an inch defensively. Their 3rd down, smothering the receiver. As soon as he caught the ball, down he went. They've got this offense pinned.
Got his man in the middle. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
Line getting set on second down. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Lovett. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. Good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping. Put it out in front of me. I'm getting this first down.
Got the quick pass. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. The clock has stopped as we have reached the 2-minute warning here in the ball game. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Can the D deny them on second and goal? He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the fourth quarter for the touchdown.
And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. He wants to throw it. He's got it in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and they now lead by 8. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. And he's going to run it back. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Finds his man. It's Tate. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. Trying play action. Quarterback adapting. Trying to escape and get... And that pass intercepted. He's off to the races. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.